Hi guys, just going to have a quick run through of my PS3 game collection. We'll start from games that I've completed, we'll go on to games that I'm currently playing, and then my last ones will be games that I've yet to start. So first of all, we've got Metro Last Light. It's a fantastic game, for me it's definitely a sleeper hit. A genuinely scary atmosphere. It's got lovely little touches, like you have to wipe your dirt off your gas mask, and I'm holding a lighter to burn away cobwebs. Yeah, definitely got it right in the scary aspect of this game, which a lot of games struggle with lately. Next is another game that you can class in the same category as Metro, which is Dead Space 2. I didn't play Dead Space 1, but I may have to go back and play through that. But yeah, Dead Space 2, a great use of lighting and sound in a game, probably the best I've ever seen in a game. I'm sure all of you have played Dead Space anyway, so I'm not gonna recommend it. But yeah, definitely a good game, Dead Space 2. Next up is the duo of Naughty Dog games, which is Uncharted 2 and The Last of Us. We'll start with Uncharted 2. A lot of people, this is their game of the generation, and you can see why. Superb storytelling by Naughty Dog, and the gameplay fits with that as well. Also, a little mention of the co-op in Uncharted is extremely fun. I think it's the same. I've been told it's the same on Uncharted 3, although I haven't tried out the co-op on Uncharted 3 yet. You've got your survival co-op, or you've got the story moding. I think you can do story co-op as well. But yeah, really fun with friends. And then we'll go on to The Last of Us. Yeah, again, brilliant game. It's what you expect from Naughty Dog. Brilliant storytelling, great gameplay. In The Last of Us, I felt that the controls were a little bit clunky at times, but for me, it didn't take away from the general experience of the game. Yeah, and there's two Naughty Dog games. I'm sure all PS3 owners have got both these games, but if you haven't, then definitely pick them up. And the last one in this section is my game of the generation, which is Bioshock Infinite. Loved Bioshock 1, enjoyed Bioshock 2, although obviously it's made by a different company, so it wasn't going to be as good as the first Bioshock. But the story in this game it makes you think, like once the credits are rolling and during the second playthrough, you really have to think about the ending in Bioshock Infinite. But it's definitely a fantastic game, although I did prefer the plasmids in Bioshock 1 to the Vegas in Bioshock Infinite, but that's just a small squabble for me. Definitely my game of the generation on the PS3. Next up is the games that I'm currently playing through at the moment. First up is Tomb Raider. Now, I'm not a huge Tomb Raider fan myself anyway, and I held off buying Tomb Raider due to the fact that for me it looked too much like Uncharted, so I thought I'd give it a miss and buy it at a later date, which I've done. I'm literally about 20 minutes in, so I can't judge it at all, but from what I've seen, it's see, coming from a huge Uncharted fan, it doesn't seem as good as Uncharted, although it's probably as wrong of me to compare them. But I'm sure as I'll get further into it, I'll enjoy it more, and I'll let you know how my impressions change as I get further in. Next up is Dead Space 3, which I'm about 6 hours into, and I've been playing the whole single player through with a friend in co-op. Yeah, the fear factor does go down quite significantly in co-op, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still a genuinely fun game. After my co-op playthrough, I'll definitely go through again in single player, because I've heard that the cutscenes change from co-op to single player, so I'll see how that's implemented. But still, if you're a Dead Space fan, you've probably played this anyway, but for anyone in general, I'd recommend getting this just as a bit of fun, I guess. Yeah. My last game in games that I'm currently playing is the game I've been excited for so long now, Dark Souls 2. I'm about 22 hours into this now, and yeah, it's definitely on par with Dark Souls 1. I don't know if I'd say it was better, because for me the bosses are a lot easier on Dark Souls, well, not a lot easier, but the bosses are easier on Dark Souls 2. But yet again, they are challenging. It doesn't take away from the experience in general. The atmosphere's still there. Everything you expect from a Dark Souls game is still in there. So yeah, it's not a disappointment at all. Just I wish the bosses would be as memorable as they are in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, just my last game now is one that I haven't played yet. I literally picked it up when I got Dark Souls 2, just to know what all the fuss was about, which is Demon Souls, which is only on PlayStation. Yeah, literally, there's been a huge fuss around Demon Souls when it was released. I know it's got a hardcore gaming community now, but after loving Dark Souls 1 and really enjoying Dark Souls 2, I really want to go back and see where the series started, I guess, yeah. The visuals aren't going to be as good. I'm sure the combat will be a bit more clunky, but I'd love to just see how the games have progressed as they've gone along. So yeah, that's my PS3 game collection. Thank you for watching, please subscribe, and I'll see you all guys soon.